a baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone. I don't care if you don't, but I think
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis, and before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams, and the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Back on the field after a knee injury robbed him of his rookie season, but he showed a ton of promise in the limited sample size he saw of him during the preseason. Go back to the University of Michigan. You saw an accurate passer who ran the offense extremely well, but don't be fooled by that. He was never afraid to attack defenses with his arm, and he'll try to do the same here in the NFL.
To the air with McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space, pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, now McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And the Vikings 1st down.
To the right goes Mason. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here's McCarthy. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver from 8 yards out. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game, and now the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. So a change in possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. We have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Mason, 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time now, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Chargers.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
Vikers to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Pace on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. They need 18 yards here on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers offense back out and ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And that is incomplete.
Like Sergeant thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This throw nearly intercepted. The big D lineman almost had it, but 3rd down coming up. Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air again, Herbert. For Kenner here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chargers first down.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his target, Allen. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD. We're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Chargers.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Herbert has it knocked free. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance in here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spring of the fumble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Slot man moves right. Throwing on second and long. Herbert. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. And so they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard, his second sack of the night. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Set. Built us.
Herbert off of play action. That one complete to McConkey. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Haskins now on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night on the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Herbert now. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
That's another Chargers set 1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
32-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Vikings 35-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, aren't we? But it was a downright miserable 1st half that's carried over with an interception to begin the 2nd half. That's a defeated offense right there. There's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 92 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. To the air with McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Going after here, coming up.
For the extra point.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he brings us out past the 22-24. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to Disley. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, this goes back to there's still defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. L.A. readies for its next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that's where the run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back all into the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another run for Haskins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. Javon Hargrave bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. Or a pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much one on the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. didn't drive too many in that department. Third down.
Incomplete.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Just 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again to Haskins up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. So the completion good for 7 there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to get back here just past the 35. They've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now out comes Minnesota. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 139 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down, Vikings.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
First down, Minnesota.
On play action, McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.